Today, I'll cover some key indicators that suggest a fourth stimulus check is necessary. I'll also share where the fourth stimulus check is getting pushback. The price of gas and beef may be going way up this summer. Democrats say Republicans are ruining the country. And the stock market seems to only be heading in one direction, upwards. So I'll talk to you a little bit more about that. There's so much to cover today. Hello and welcome to today's June 2nd daily news report, as well as ongoing stimulus check information video. If you're a subscribed member of my community, then welcome back. And if you're not, consider subscribing right now so I can keep you up to date on what's going on in Washington, D.C., the economy, money, the stock market, and some occasional funny news. All right, now remember, if you see this face asking you to text about taxes, crypto, money, investing, it's a scammer. Ignore those people. It's not me. Also, Casey and I are happy to announce a new subscriber appreciation giveaway that started today. We're going to have 12 winners. I don't have 12 fingers, but 6 are going to win one of these amazing hats, and 6 are going to win $300 in cash to help with bills or food or whatever you need. That will end at the middle of the month, so I'll make sure to leave a link below. All right, now the price of meat could be going up, way up. It was discovered yesterday that hackers have used ransomware to do a cyber attack on a major meat distributor, which accounts for about 20% of all of the beef sold in the United States. A few weeks ago, there was a similar attack on Colonial Pipeline, an oil company, which sent gas prices to over $7 in parts of Virginia and over $5 in other parts of the East Coast. Now, anyone else think it's weird that meat and gas are under attack? These are two very American things. It just seems very, very weird, right? We live in very weird times right now. Anyway, the likely outcome of this attack is going to be the rise in the price of meat costs. So I know it's already gone up for pork and chicken, and especially for beef, but it could be going way up, and just wanted to let my community know why that might happen. President Biden also announced that he is suspending all oil and all gas leases and licensing in the state of Alaska. Now, some are saying that he's doing this to protect the environment of Alaska. Others are saying that this was a major move forward under President Trump, and so this is just undoing Trump's successes in the state of Alaska, while others say, regardless of the motive behind this move, it will likely mean higher price for gas at the pump going forward. So, I don't know what's going on with oil and gas here in the United States, right? Now, did you know that just a couple months ago, the Biden administration approved the purchase of over 1 million barrels of oil from Iran? The United States has not purchased oil from Iran since 1991. What is going on, right? Shut down pipelines, approved pipelines for Russia, buying oil from Iran. It's crazy, right? All right, now Democrats are saying that it is time to put the foot on the gas and to get their party policies pushed through while they control the White House, the House of Representatives, and the Senate. Meanwhile, Republicans are saying, why are you wanting to put your foot on the gas with policy when the price of gas is up 33% in 4 months? Republicans are saying that Democrat policies look good on paper, but will cost the American people, and that they will feel the effects of these policies in their wallet as things become more and more expensive. Representative Alan Lowenthal of California, a Democrat, is a big proponent of the $2,000 fourth stimulus check. He also wants to see the Senate filibuster removed, as it is preventing the Democrat Party from moving forward with their agenda items. Lowenthal says it's time to stop negotiating with Republicans on the new national voting bill and let the federal government control the elections, not states. He also says it's time to get rid of the filibuster And it's time to make massive investments in the electric grid for our country. Now, right now, the state of West Virginia is handling a lot of what is going on in the Senate. On the Democrat side, we have Senator Joe Manchin. On the Republican side, we have Senator Capito. Senator Capito and her committee are representing the Republican side of the American Jobs Plan negotiation and have offered a $928 billion bill towards the physical infrastructure of the United States. On the Democrat side, we have Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer. In the middle, we have everyone else, including Senator Sinema of Arizona and Senator Joe Manchin of West Virginia. These two Democrat senators are opposed to Biden's large spending bill, increasing taxes on the American people and American businesses, and neither one of them want to get rid of the filibuster. In a Republican letter to President Biden, it was said that Republicans agree with physical infrastructure, but it needs to remain a physical infrastructure bill and not to add in programs and pet projects. Those other items have merit, but should be addressed in separate bills. The letter reads, "As a group, we were explicit that policy unrelated to physical infrastructure do not fit in this package. This is not because we do not value these important issues. We simply believe these policies should be addressed in separate legislation that does not dilute our shared objective of passing this package. We can address these important issues separately without weakening our commitment to building America's infrastructure." So essentially, the Republican side is saying, we want to work with you. You know we want to work with you, but infrastructure needs to stay infrastructure, and the other bills need to be other bills that we address at a later time. By the way, I just want to say thank you guys so much for giving these videos a like. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoy receiving the news. All right, now a new survey from TransUnion showed that 4 in 10 Americans surveyed said that their income is lower today than it was a year ago. Hence the call for a 4th stimulus check. Hence the reason that over 2 million people have signed a petition to receive one more $2,000 stimulus check or a 4th stimulus check. Now, the unemployment rate before the COVID lockdown was the lowest in U.S. history at 3.5%. The unemployment rate right now is sitting around 6.1%, which happened significantly faster than economists predicted last summer. However, many are not being counted, and so this number could be lower than what it actually is, as many have simply exhausted their unemployment benefits, and therefore they're not counted as being unemployed in the unemployment system. On top of that, 23 states have decided to shorten the federal unemployment boost. Recent analysis from the Federal Reserve Bank of New York showed that most stimulus checks went to paying bills, paying down debt, and creating a small emergency fund, as most Americans feel uncertain about when this pandemic will be declared over. A survey from Morning Consult showed that many people say they need a stimulus check just to put food on the table and to help with housing expenses, whether that's covering a mortgage, covering rent, getting into a new rent agreement with a down payment or first month's rent. There's a lot of chaos in the housing and rental market right now. As of right now, according to data, over 10 million Americans are behind on rent, whether that's 1 or multiple months. And the rent eviction is set to be lifted at the end of this month on a federal level. Now, many states have already disregarded this and allowed for evictions, but on a federal level, that ends at the end of June. In about a week, the May jobs report will come out. This will give Washington, D.C. Leaders important data on how to move forward in the economy and the U.S. workforce. The April jobs report came up 750,000 jobs short of expectations. The reaction to that shortage was to shorten the unemployment in order to encourage people to start looking for jobs or to start taking jobs. However, many say they can't go back to a job that pays them less than what they are making, or they can't secure childcare in order to get back into the workforce. So there's worry that there will be many mothers or single parents that can't take a new job because they can't find somebody to watch their children. Now, this is one of the things that they're trying to address in the next stimulus package, the American Families Plan, is to give either free childcare or some kind of supplementation of the cost of childcare. Now, many bank presidents are saying just the opposite of what I told you. They're telling the White House that with an open economy and jobs opening back up all across the country, another stimulus check simply isn't needed. The CEO of Chase Bank said that this economic boost will likely last into 2023, and people just need to go out and find a job. So there's mixed opinions on how to move forward with the American Jobs Plan or infrastructure bill and the next stimulus package or the American Families Plan. Now, another governor could be on the chopping block as citizens push back on hypocrisy and extreme COVID lockdown rules. A judge in the state of Michigan just approved the right for people in Michigan to start the recall process of Governor Whitmer. Governor Whitmer had some of the harshest lockdown measures in the country, then was caught several times eating out or allowing her family to play at a lake that she had closed down. It was also recently discovered that she went on vacation using taxpayer money to Florida to escape the harsh lockdowns and the mask mandates that she put in place. So this hypocrisy has many Michiganders furious and looking to recall her as their state governor. More will develop on this story. It's just now coming out, some of this information. Now, Republicans are taking heat as they voted against the January 6th commission on the Capitol breach. Many Democrats are saying that this is abusive use of the filibuster and a direct slap in the face to democracy. However, Republicans say there's no need for further investigation as the Department of Justice has already launched 2 major investigations that have resulted in over 400 arrests. Krispy Kreme is betting on Americans' love of donuts and say that they are planning to go public on the stock market this year. The stock market continues to hit all-time highs, which has some people cheering and other people extremely nervous. Gas is up as the price of oil has now passed $70 per barrel. Hilton and Delta believe travel and business travel are about to boom again, and cryptocurrency is on the rise after suffering a major meltdown. By the way, I'm going to start doing more money videos. Many of you are saying, hey, I need help with this or that, or that you guys are wanting investment advice. I know that not everyone in the community is wanting that, but enough are that I'm going to start doing more money videos and also more YouTube lives. I get so many questions in the comments, people seeking me out on Facebook or Messenger to ask. I simply don't have enough time in the day to answer every single question. So the best thing I've come up with is aggregate the most popular questions and do a video on that, or to do more YouTube lives. However, I just want to let you know I will not be abandoning you on news about the economy, Washington, D.C., or stimulus like many stimulus updated people on YouTube have. They've completely abandoned their communities. I will not be doing that to my community. All right, now this is my update for today. As I know more, I will definitely come on and share more. There is still this push for different stimulus packages to be included, a 4th stimulus check, more tax breaks, more child tax credits. So we'll see what ends up going into the next stimulus package and the infrastructure bills. But right now there is still a push for a certain demographic of people to get a check. I don't know that everyone's going to get a 4th stimulus check, but I could see them doing what they did right before Biden's $1,400 stimulus check, where they just said, hey, listen, we're lowering the parameters, and there's an extreme cutoff there. So I'll continue to update you as more information comes out. Before you go, do make sure to sign up for that new giveaway so that Casey and I can say thank you to our subscribers with some cool merchandise and also some cash, as we know that there's still people in the community that are struggling with money at this time. Now, before you go, I just wish to remind you that you are amazing. I appreciate you being in my community. Never forget that. And go tell somebody else today that they're amazing. Hey, I'll see you guys on the next video.